Congratulations, you've arrived at the one video on the entire internet that could actually change the trajectory of your financial life in the next 15 to 20 minutes. I know that sounds absurd. Give yourself a chance, 15 to 20 minutes, and you will have an eye-opening moment that will allow you to add thousands of dollars a month to your income forever. I say forever, that's a bold statement, but if you can show me how it's ever going to change in the future, I would be shocked. In fact, we have 1,000+ members right now, all making thousands of dollars every single month, from $1,000 to $60,000 over and over and over again. This is a little known phenom that exists, that's legal, that's compliant, and will go on forever. My name's Roger Langille. In the entire history of the internet, there's only been 3 programs that could successfully make money for people from home without recruiting. The first one I invented nearly 15 years ago, called drop shipping. I was a titanium level power seller on eBay, and I was able to go out and show people how to drop ship from all around the world. In fact, in Greece during their crisis when they couldn't withdraw money from the ATM, members were making thousands of dollars doing eBay drop shipping with my program. People in Bulgaria are making money with my eBay drop shipping program. Here's all these checks from people that came out on stage in Las Vegas to celebrate all of the money that they made with drop shipping through my program. In fact, I walked out on stage and I asked everybody to stand up if they've made money in the program, and all 1,500 people in the room jumped to their feet to celebrate how much money they had made. You see, there's all kinds of programs out there where they're just selling informational products and they rely on you recruiting your mom and dad to try and get a bonus and things like that. This is not what I'm talking about today. There have only been 3 programs in the entire history of the internet that has made people money from their own home on their computer, their laptop, and their cell phone. The second program that came along was Amazon. Selling on Amazon, there's a big company that came out called the Amazing Selling Machine, where it showed local people and regional people how to source products from China and then sell them on Amazon. I did that 5 years before the Amazing Selling Machine even came out. I sold my business for $1.6 million, and I still coach people like this here today. This screenshot is from January 7th to February 7th, 2025, and I'm cutting the video right now. So you can see that I can make money for people online. The third program I'm proud to be acquainted with. I came out of the hiding for about 2 to 3 years. I hadn't been on the internet at all, and a couple gentlemen named Mark and Scott showed me what they had going on. They had a 2-hour presentation prepared for me, and in 2 minutes I got it. And not only did I get it, I realized that it goes on forever and ever and ever. And you're about to see that opportunity here in front of you today. All you need to do is pay attention, write down your questions. I'm sure I'll answer them all. And by the end of this presentation, you will be ready to join an exclusive Facebook group where you'll meet every single person for every single screenshot that I show. And you can ask them if they're actually making that money in the group. There's 1,000 of them. And you'll find every single one of them are, or I'll give you 200% of what this costs back the next day. Here's a sneak peek of our Facebook group. Up in the top left, you'll see there's only 1,200 members. We open and close this program all the time because we only want so many people in here. So if this is open right now, congratulations to you on the opportunity to join. You will meet every single one of these people in the Facebook group, and thousands more or hundreds more to go up to 1,200 people and see how much money they're making. Here's BL Floyd. Happy New Year, everyone. $21,000 he made for the month of December. Here's Adam. $22,618. Started 2 days before Thanksgiving. Here's Chris Barnby. $12,640.99. Here's Casey Conway, $2,604 in earnings, and rapidly accelerating through that. Average members are making $5,000 in here a month, and the high is $65,000 a month just for doing little things online. In fact, in this very group, every single day I get up and I have a cup of coffee and I make 3 or 4 moves. I go out, enjoy my day, come back, have another cup of coffee, make 3 or 4 moves, and I average $6,000 to $7,000 a month. I'm not going to tell you I make $50,000 to $60,000 a month drinking 2 cups of coffee. I only make $6,000 a month drinking 2 cups of coffee. That's pretty good. The first thing I'm going to show you before I show you is this phenom that arrived. You need a big giant shift in the world for something to happen, for something to change, for an opportunity to open up. Otherwise, it's the same old, same old. Back when I was doing eBay, the opportunity for me was online, Amazon, and Amazon Prime. Before delivery, you would go out and you would shop in these local malls. It seems kind of archaic now, but when companies started providing to-the-door delivery, I was able to conceive the idea of drop shipping from those companies to customers from eBay. Amazon Prime came out, and that allowed me to accelerate my program. Prior to Amazon allowing you to be sellers and allowing people to sell from around the world on their platform, I would never have been able to sell my business for $1.6 million. You see, you need a paradigm shift for something to happen. In 2020, the paradigm shift took place. The paradigm shift was COVID. When COVID happened in 2020, let's take a look. People didn't work, correct? People didn't go out and earn income. Because they didn't go out and earn income, they didn't pay taxes. Because they didn't pay taxes, the states were starved for money. The states then opened their eyes and realized that sports books from around the country would allow them to generate revenue. Because of the revenue they generated, they loosened the reins on sportsbooks regulation, and sportsbooks exploded around the world. There's 150 to 160 compliant sportsbooks around the world that allow you to place wagers on different games, different opportunities, different player situations, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of bets every single day. Well, if there's so many sportsbooks and there's so many varying odds, this allows us to pin different sports books against each other. Maybe the Yankees are playing the Red Sox one day, and on the DraftKings sports book, the Yankees will pay you 3-1 if you pick the Yankees to win. And on the FanDuel sports book, the Red Sox will pay you 4-1 if you pick the Red Sox to win. We're able to bet money on both sides, and no matter what the outcome comes out to be, we generate a profit on that. We use a powerful piece of software from OddsJam, which was recently acquired by GAMB ticker symbol for $160 million. Go look it up. We're not a small fry company trying to get a few dollars out of your pocket. This is all backed, all supported by a $160 million purchase of OddsJam by a stock ticker on the NASDAQ, GAMB. Feel free to go look up the story. Every single day, and this is just a pittance of the money that you can make here. This is the small fry. This is $1,000 to $2,000 a month money, and then we take it to a drastic, whole new level. These are called arbitrage bets, and let me show you how to read this screen. Right now, today at 10 p.m., the Sacramento Kings are going to play the Portland Trail Blazers in basketball here on the top left. This tells me that this player here, DeMar DeRozan, will have either over 3.5 or under 3.5 player rebounds. It tells me if I go over to this sports book right here and bet $90 that he'll have over 3.5, and go to this sports book here and bet $100 that he'll have under 3.5, I will win $12.50 to $15. It doesn't matter if he has 1 player rebound, if he has 500 rebounds. Either way I win, because there's no such thing as a half a rebound. You might not understand sports, you might not be affiliated with. I wasn't strongly related to sports too. In fact, there's a woman in the group, she's 78 years old, doesn't know a football from a baseball. That's her post, not mine, and is making thousands of dollars in this program. We have a woman down in Florida who turns 90 years old, and she's making lots of money in this program. Don't put a block in front of yourself because you don't know how to play basketball. Don't put a mental block in front of yourself because you've never caught a football. It does not matter what you do in life. You can make money with this program. My question for you is, can you click a button here and enter $90, click a button here and enter $100, and then go to sleep? Because when you wake up, you'll be up $12.50 to $15, irregardless of what happens. Let's say I bet $900 here, $990. There is my guaranteed profit at the end of the game. These are real sporting events that are going on right now. If I refresh the page, I haven't refreshed in a while, let's see what happens on the page. Oh, now I can earn 12.08% by going here, and the first half total points in this game, betting on this site here, that it'll be over 114.5. Betting on this site here, it will be under 114.5. I got a hint for you. There's no such thing as a 0.5 point in basketball. So it's going to be one or the other, and if I bet $100 on each side, I'm going to win $26 to $29 by the time the game's over, irregardless of what happens. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of what we're doing. A lot of different states have all kinds of bonuses that are involved. In fact, in North Carolina, where I live, there's $7,109 in bonuses. These sports books are begging people to join their site, and they're offering you all kinds of welcome bonuses if you join their site. They all have little hidden caveats, but we know all of their hidden caveats, and we're able to convert that $7,109 at a rate of 67 to 70%, so you're guaranteed to put that money into your pocket. We also go all around the world to international sports books, where international sports books are allowed to offer you continuous bonuses over and over again. Some sports books will give you a 100% deposit bonus on your money. Some sports books will give you a 200% deposit bonus on your money. Here's the trick. They have all kinds of rules, like whatever you deposit plus whatever you give you, we'll multiply it times 10, and we call that your, in quotes, the rollover. And that means you have to bet that amount of money to be able to withdraw your money. Well, if I tell you normally you got to bet $5,000 to get your $500 bonus, you would say, I'm not going to risk that. Are you absolutely crazy? Well, when there's no risk to the bets and you can come here and actually make money on the bets, well, it's not so crazy to bet $5,000, make a little bit of money on every single bet, and then take their bonus out of their grasp. Do they love it? Of course they do. They keep giving us bonuses over and over and over again. This is the opportunity that we're doing. At the onset of this presentation, I said to you, does this go on forever? Let me ask you this question. How are sports books going to stop us from going on there and betting different games? They want us to bet the games, and their odds are all different. Every single sports book has different odds on every single play, every single situation. So they can't change their odds. There's always going to be these opportunities every single day. Let me refresh the page. It's been 20 seconds and see if there's new opportunities coming up. There we go. 13.04% today at 10:30 p.m. The Pacers versus the Clippers. First half total points. Go to this sports book and bet $100 on this side. Go to this sports book and bet $100 on that side, and you'll earn $29 to $31 every single night, every single day, over and over again. We're earning money on these arbitrage bets. We're earning money on these bonuses. We're earning money on these welcome bonuses. It never goes away. Take Shireen from Texas. She started with just $450. Here's her testimonial. You will meet her in the group. Beautiful woman. A nurse down in Texas has turned her $450 into $25,000 in just a few short months. You can absolutely do this. There's no mental skill level, high entry point, a barrier that you have to get through. There's no obstacles to climb. It basically comes down to, can you click a button, enter $100, click another button, enter $100, and then go to sleep? Or go click another button over and over again. This is the opportunity that's in front of you. It's up to you to get back to the person if you want to join or not. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I will give you a big word of caution. Again, my name's Roger Langille, and I am very, very adamant about customer support. So if you're in here and you're trying to get in one day and you can't get into the program, it's because I've deemed that we don't have enough support to support people. So if it's open right now, you'll be able to join. What does joining mean? You'll be able to watch series and series of videos where you can learn how to make all of this money from all over the world every single day of the week in your back office once you're able to log in, once you're a member of OddsFlex, and once you have the software from OddsJam. You'll then be able to go make money. You'll be able to jump into the Facebook group. You'll be able to ask questions. You'll be able to meet every single person I showed you in this video, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds more making money every single day of the week with this program. You will then be able to join live webinars. You'll be able to get on Zoom calls and ask questions every single Friday. We are adamant, and we're having an amazing time printing money from home every single day of the week. Go ahead and get back to the person that brought you here, or click on the link below to get started.